Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. Common sense is not so common. It is forbidden to kill, therefore all murderers are punished unless they kill in large numbers and to the sound of trumpets. Judge a man by his questions rather than by his answers. It is dangerous to be right in matters on which the established authorities are wrong. Dare to think for yourself. God is a circle whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. I don't know where I am going, but I am on my way. Love truth, but pardon error. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. Those who can make you believe absurdities, can make you commit atrocities. Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. Let us read, and let us dance. These two amusements will never do any harm to the world. I have wanted to kill myself 100 times, but somehow I am still in love with life. God is a comedian playing to an audience that is too afraid to laugh. Now my good man, this is no time to be making enemies. The secret of being a bore is to tell everything. The most important decision to make is to be in a good mood. Doubt is an uncomfortable condition, but certainty is a ridiculous one. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. Men will always be mad, and those who think they can cure them are the maddest of all. Think for yourself and let others enjoy the privilege of doing so too. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. The art of medicine consists of amusing the patient while nature cures the disease. Doctors put drugs of which they know little into bodies of which they know less, for diseases of which they know nothing at all. The more a man knows, the less he talks. What is history? The lie that everyone agrees on. Let us cultivate our garden. No opinion is worth burning your neighbor for. Liberty of thought is the life of the soul. I read only to please myself, and enjoy only what suits my taste. It is an infantile superstition of the human spirit that virginity would be thought a virtue and not the barrier that separates ignorance from knowledge. He must be very ignorant, for he answers every question he is asked. It is with books as with men. a very small number plays a great part. One great use of words is to hide our thoughts. The greatest consolation in life is to say what one thinks. To hold a pen is to be at war. Opinions have caused more ills than the plague or earthquakes on this little globe of ours. Reading nurtures the soul, and an enlightened friend brings it solace. Madness is to think of too many things in succession too fast, or of one thing too exclusively. History is the study of the world's crime. 4,000 volumes of metaphysics will not teach us what the soul is. Minds differ still more than faces. My soul is the mirror of the universe, and my body is its frame. A witty saying proves nothing. Uncertainty is an uncomfortable position, but certainty is an absurd one. To succeed in the world, it is not enough to be stupid, one must also be polite. I know many books which have bored their readers, but I know of none which has done real evil. Originality is nothing by judicious imitation. The most original writers borrowed one from another. There are truths which are not for all men, nor for all times. Men use thought only as authority for their injustice, and employ speech only to conceal their thoughts. I hold firmly to my original views. After all, I am a philosopher. No problem can stand the assault of sustained thinking. It is far better to be silent than merely to increase the quantity of bad books. Only your friends steal your books. If you wish to converse with me, define your terms. Writing is the painting of the voice. The interest I have in believing a thing is no proof that such a thing exists. A real woman never lets her man leave the house hungry or horny. Faith consists in believing what reason cannot. We never live, we are always in the expectation of living. If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. Prejudices are what fools use for reason. Man is free at the instant he wants to be. If this is the best of possible worlds, what then are the others? Perfect is the enemy of good. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. Our labor preserves us from three great evils: weariness, vice, and want. May God defend me from my friends, I can defend myself from my enemies. One day, everything will be well, that is our hope. Everything's fine today, that is our illusion. I loved him as we always love for the first time, with idolatry and wild passion. The happiest of all lives is a busy solitude. History never repeats itself, man always does. Men are equal, it is not birth, but virtue that makes the difference. Behind every successful man stands a surprised mother-in-law. When a man is in love, jealous, and just whipped by the Inquisition, he is no longer himself. We are rarely proud when we are alone. Men argue, nature acts. If God created us in His own image, we have more than reciprocated. I have chosen to be happy because it is good for my health. There is pleasure in having no pleasure.